Welcome to RV Kitchen, where all my recipes are cheap, easy, and delicious, just like me. Well, honey, the hubby wanted my specialty, Man-loaf. Ooh. Get your mind out of the gutter and into this kitchen, honey. Pop you up a seat, and I'm gonna get going on this recipe. Now, you know my trusty old seasoning blend. I can't help but use it. But, honey, if you don't have that, go for about one small onion just chopped up, a bell pepper, half of that chopped up would be great, and then a stalk of celery. And just give that a good old run through with some parsley, and then you're good to go. But you know me, I like to take the easy way out, baby. Now, in a good-sized bowl, I've got one egg that I've just added a little bit of milk to, and we're going to give that a nice little beating with our strong hand. And, honey, as far as seasonings, well, you can do whatever you'd like, but I like to go for a little bit of the Montreal steak seasoning. That's going to kind of beef it up a little. A dash of salt, dash of pepper, a little garlic powder, onion powder, and then, of course, because greenery is always nice, a little bit of dried parsley will do you. And I'm going to go in with a little something extra. Some dried thyme, honey. And I'm sorry I don't have a measurement. You know me and my ancestors. We just let it go through there. But I would say that was about a teaspoon or so of each. And just keep it at a dash with that salt. Because the Montreal steak seasoning, honey, is quite like that ex-girlfriend. Very salty. Now, honey, in a traditional meatloaf, you would do a shot of ketchup or some tomato sauce. But we're going to crack open that can of man-wich sauce and add in maybe about a 2 tablespoons will do you there. Keep in mind, honey, you can adjust this recipe to however much you need to feed. Now, we need something to bulk this up a little bit, and honey, you can always go for panko breadcrumbs, saltine crackers, or if you're like me, go for those little oyster crackers, and then, like your favorite sibling, beat the tar out of it. Just get it down to some good-sized pieces, baby. Nothing to stress over. And then we're going to toss that on into our lovely mixture we've got going in that bowl. Oh, and because we like a little spice in our life, I'm going to add some chili flakes, but that's totally optional, honey. And, honey, I like to add the seasonings now because I think it mixes in a lot better in the end. Now, when it comes to the ground meat part, well, honey, you can go as far as you would like or what you can afford. Good old-fashioned hamburger meat works great, too. You want to at least go for about a pound of that. I like an 80-20, you know, something with a little fat on it. But turkey meat works great, too. I like to combine the turkey and beef together sometimes. Or, honey, if you want to go for all deer meat, a.k.a. venison, use that, too. Now, just before we slide this into the oven, honey, I like to give it a little seasoning on the outside, just so it has that good, savory, crusty exterior. I'm using the Montreal steak seasoning. Slide this into a 375-degree oven for about 15 minutes, and then, honey, you're not done there. Pull that baby on out, and then what we're going to do is we're going to slather this up with our man sauce. Ooh, you like that? That's real dirty, ain't it? Just take you some of that delicious man-wich sauce, and then what you're going to do, honey, is you're going to pour that on top, grab you a spoon, and just run that all over, and then, baby, slide it back in at 350 until done. Give or take about 30 minutes. I think I'll slice this bad boy on up and put it in between 2 buns. Talk about a man loaf. Oh.